survival of human being. And wherever water is there, you can see the culture is there always. So you take the case of the Euphrates Tigris or Chinese civilization, Huangbo River was responsible. So in Goa also we have the river playing very crucial role. For example, the first poet of the Marathi language, he also written his poetry work on the bank of the river. Or if you go to Tamil Nadu, Nayanar Alvars, who were the worshipper of the Shiva and worshipper of the Vishnu, they also found that the river Kaveri was important for them. So that is why river plays very important role. And today, the human being is marching in a alarming rate that they are forgetting their culture, whatever eco-theology that was associated with their ancestor wisdom, they are totally forgetting. So that is why you can see the tragedy of a river that rises in Amadgaon, then enter into the Goa, is totally on the verge of extinction. For example, this river, what you see, was one of the important source of the water for the drinking, water for the irrigation. You will not going to believe. So the place where the river is there, water is there, that is called Samarkand. Because during olden time, the people who were associated with the making of the shoes, boots, they were coming to this river while tanning the leather, got it, no? And today leather industry responsible for polluting the Ganga river. It became a serious issue. When it became the serious issue, when the people started using the chemical, hazardous chemical, people started using, during that time it became the problem. Washing, got it, no? Soap nut trees are there. And this is the tree that has a great significance in the Buddhism. Got it, no? In Sanskrit it's called Ashwatha. Got it, no? It is a people tree, and the Niranjana river is very sacred to the Buddhist people, because sitting on the bank of the Niranjana river, Gautam received the enlightenment. He became Buddha, and that is why the people tree is called as the Bodhi Vriksha. So now you are sitting under the Bodhi Vriksha, but this Bodhi Vriksha actually is the representation of the god called Bodhko Azo. Got it, no? So there are hundreds of stories of the Bodhko Azo. One story is that the Khapri, the Negroes were residing in this police post. Got it, no? Here you will find police post. Then the wells are there. So many things are there. If you go inside, you come one day after rainy season is over, and you will find so many enchanting things are there. Got it, no? So well is there that is full always with the water. Got it, no? That was used by the Portuguese police during the olden times. So this was the important police post. Understood, no? The checking was taking place here, and the Khapri, as per the local information given by the people, they were polluting this area, and they were not following the decorum that were established by the people. People in villages establish some taboos. Got it, no? So I am telling you the story of the Marxian historian Didi Kosambi. You should read the Myths and Reality. Got it, no? So myth and reality brings you very closer to the sacred growth. So sacred growth rules were established, and these rules are not only in India. These rules are there in various parts of the world, in Africa, in Europe. Got it, no? For example, oak tree is sacred to the European people. So in the same way, people tree, why it is considered as sacred? Because it provides you gallons of oxygen. That is why it is sacred, and it has so many values. And Bodhko Azo is the unseen Holy Spirit, and he was guarding this river, water. So that is why no one was there to pollute the river. So the Negro people, without having the knowledge of this local culture, they were drinking alcohol, got it, no? And spoiling the decorum of this place. They were not following the taboos. So one day when people requested the Khapri not to pollute this area, he asked them, "Where is your Azo? Where is your Budka Azo? Show me." So then they pointed in this direction, and then we fired the gunshot, and it is said that the Khapri died. Got it? No? So that is why the people, the story that was created by the people responsible for maintaining the sagacity of this place. But today, that the people are going away from their real religion, real culture, and they are building the temples, shrines, which are not the part and parcel of the eco-theology. Unseen Holy Spirit, there were no hair on his head, so people consider him as a Burqa. And this water source, if you see there are Brahmin community downward. So most of these Karade Brahmin families are there. They set the model of the irrigation system. In one, if you go, you will find that many Khedekar families are residing there. So the finest example of the irrigation model is inside the one village. So one village is very unique. For example, people visit only the Kasarpal to see the temple of the which deity? Kalika. Got it, no? So name is Kasarpal and temple is under the custody of Goldsmith.